What's going on YouTube? Hey, it's Ben. Yes, I got the hat back, so if you hate the hat, just unsub right now. But anyways, you know you're on the channel where we talk about recruiting, starting a staffing agency, getting into business, entrepreneurship, investing, all of those topics, which I vlog on every single day. So if you like that kind of stuff, absolutely become a subscriber. Hit the subscribe button and the alert button so you know whenever I come out with a new video. I'm sure it'll add some value to your life. So go ahead and smash the like button just for good measure because it's Sunday, Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all you fathers. So let's get right into today's video, which is basically how do you close a client by not standing out? So everybody always preaches like, how do you differentiate yourself? How do you stand out from the crowd? What makes you different? Blah, blah, blah. Here's the deal. In the recruiting business, we don't want to be different. We don't want to stand out, and that's not how you close a client. That's not your angle. You should not be taking that angle whatsoever. So understand, number one, we're all going to be approaching the exact same clients. So in your city, like where you're located, whether it's St. Louis or whether it's LA, New York, whatever, you're all pitching the same clients. You're all finding them on Indeed. You're all finding them, on Monster. You're finding their job orders on LinkedIn or whatever it is. And you're going to be pitching the same people because you found them and somebody else has 99% found them as well. And they're all pitching the same guys, the same hiring managers, the same points of contact, the same lady at HR. They're all talking to them. That's number one. Number two, everybody's using the same tools. Understand that you already need to know everybody's using LinkedIn. Everybody's using possibly Zoom Info or Swordfish or Indeed.com to find, their clients or whatever. People are using Contact Out, right? You're not the only one that knows about Contact Out. Newsflash, like in case you had no idea. Everybody uses all of these tools. Everybody's using the same thing constantly. So know that, understand that. The next thing is we're all pitching the exact same process, right? We're all telling the client that we will, go find the best candidates, bring them back these candidates, vet them, interview them, set up interviews for them on site, and then send them in. Hopefully they get hired, blah, blah, blah. We're pitching them a 10 to 20% fee, whatever it is, in whatever industry you're in. Everyone's doing that same thing, right? Like we're all telling them, yeah, I'm going to go get you candidates, and we're all going to do it the exact same way. We're going to go on Indeed, Resume Finder, or we're going to go on LinkedIn, and we're going to find, people and pitch them the job by sending them templates over and over and over. So everyone's doing the same thing in that sense as well. Also, most candidates, we're all going to be pulling from the same candidate pool. Like in your city, if you're in Miami, right, and you're looking for an admin, you're going to put up an ad on Indeed.com. That ad is going to show up to just the same candidate pool in Miami, right? Like that's how it works. So candidates are going to expect the exact same type of interaction with you. They're getting emails and in-mails constantly from recruiters and recruiting agencies telling them about XYZ job, inside sales, outside sales, base 50K, OTE, 100K, blah, 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 whatever, admin job, warehouse position, whatever. They're all getting bombarded with the same stuff and we have the same candidate pool. So all three of those things, right? Like all of the tools we use, the process that we use, and the candidate pool is identical in every scenario. Like it's identical for me in Seattle as it is for you in New York City, right? Or wherever you're at. So how do you close a client? By not standing out and by not doing anything different. Basically, don't sell yourself or your services on any of the above that I just mentioned. Don't make your entire sale fixated on we have the best database or our process is impeccable, or our candidate pool can't be matched and no one has our candidates. Because none of that's true. It's all BS. You cannot say it with conviction and it will just blow up in your face anyways. And the hiring manager knows it's BS anyways. So don't sell on any of those items, right? Because you can't say I have LinkedIn Sales Navigator and I have the best candidate pool that nobody has any availability to, and I also have the best email template that I can send a candidate and they'll just want your job like that and they'll get an interview ASAP. It's all BS. Don't sell on those items, right? So how do you sell? Without, actually standing out and trying to make yourself different at all? Well, basically, you focus on non-differentiation. So don't use any of those things that we mentioned before. You focus on the solution, right? There's a problem at hand. We all know it. The hiring manager knows it. Focus on that. the solution here is you finding them candidates. That's it. Just getting them candidates and getting them really, really fast. So the way you close without standing out or trying to act different in any way is by focusing on the solution, not the problem, and the solution and how you can fix that solution really, really fast. How do you do that? You build a relationship. You create rapport with the hiring manager, with the company, with whomever your champion is over there that's getting you in, with the CEO or whatever it is, your 5-minute convo you're going to have with the C-suite individual. You're building a rapport. You're building a relationship. You're talking about, how you guys are pretty valuable and you guys can definitely deliver on some value and you're going to be able to get the job done. You have a contingent agreement where you don't pay, regardless, until we find a candidate that you actually hire, and you have a guarantee, and that's pretty much it. So you sell on a relationship basis, delivering value to a solution that a problem is already there that everybody already knows about, right? So basically you hone in on what everybody else is not honing in on. Everyone else is honing in on, I have this, I have that, I can do this for you, I can do that. They're selling all of their features and not the benefits. You want to sell benefits, not features. Features are things like LinkedIn or my candidate pool or the way I go about sourcing. Those are all features. The benefits are, we're gonna deliver you some candidates within X amount of time, or we have relationships with XYZ and we've sourced for these before and we've had success, right? Those are benefits that a hiring manager will say, okay, well, we're on a contingent agreement and that sounds good, so yeah, I think we'll do that. But if you try to differentiate by using any of the above, like your tool set that you can use, or your candidate pool, or your process, or something that's magically different, like, but wait, there's more. I have LinkedIn Sales Navigator or LinkedIn Recruiter Lite. Check this out. Like, that's not going to work. Like, that's going to kill the whole vibe and the hiring manager won't be about it. So bottom line is just don't differentiate yourself and sell on a solutions base where you're going to solve a problem for them and not just talk about the problem and all the things that you can do to remedy that problem. That's not how you go about it. So build rapport, build a relationship, add value to the relationship. Ultimately, all these tiny things that we talked about, like, the tools, the candidates, and this and that, those are items that everybody else is just running their mouth nonstop about. You need to be the recruiter, the agency that's pitching them by not talking about any of that stuff. You just need to be focused on building that rapport and relationship, closing the deal by literally not standing out at all, but just solving their problem. That's it for Sunday, guys. I'll catch you on Monday. Hope you had a great weekend and talk to you soon.